And oftentimes it looks like illusion is in fact reality. But speaking of reality, what could be more real than a newspaper? Why, here's a newspaper. What are you reading there, Larry? Looks like you've got the latest edition of the Montana Standard here. Here's a paper, very real and very solid. And of course, we all know that everything we read in this newspaper is absolutely true. But anyway, here's a paper, very real and very solid. Now, if I were to take this newspaper and tear it up into pieces, it'd be a torn newspaper, wouldn't it? I mean, it would be impossible to restore it to its original one piece. Or would it? So you'll recognize this newspaper. For those of you that haven't read the latest edition, I'm paging through it. Try to find a picture or an ad from within. Anything that might help you to recognize this newspaper, just in case you happen to see it again. Does everyone have something there? Okay, good, because now this is where the illusion begins. Now, the reason that I call this an illusion, ladies and gentlemen, is because, you see, believe it or not, I never really actually tear the newspaper at all. Nope. You see, the illusion's aided by the fact that the newspaper sounds like it's being torn to many people. That's right. In fact, you know, I've had people come up to me after a show before and say, Jay, I could have swore that I saw you tear that old newspaper. But you see, they're led to believe this by the senses they've trusted all their lives. Their ears, their eyes, they actually believe that they see separate pieces of the paper being torn. But you know what? When you watch what appears to be magic, you can't always trust your senses. Because you see, your senses can deceive you. That's right. Because you see, believe it or not, I actually haven't torn this newspaper at all. Nope. It's just an illusion. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Well, look. That's what we call an illusion, ladies and gentlemen.